Okay, so now where's Ricky?
I'm here.
Oh, I see. You're just invisible.
Yeah, for now, because it won't let me go back to my kitty avatar.
Really?
Yeah, such a bummer.
Why not? Oh, and it brought up my homepage.
Yeah, so now you should be able to see comments and stuff.
Say that again slower.
You should be able to see comments from every single one of those platforms.
Where would I see those comments?
Let me go ahead and see if
That'd be in my chat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, chat. It's on the chat tab.
Okay. This is the chat tab on my Zoom.
No, hold on. How about you log into this link right here, your Restream link, and then you'll see it from there. I'm seeing the comments too.
So
Here.
that Restream link is, oh, you're giving me a new one. Okay. See, this is the one that they want. Oh, okay. So, all right. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't want this. So, yeah. Okay, now it's muted. Okay, now it's muted. And I can just take this. So I thought they had like an app where I could just look at the comments.
Okay, so I'm seeing chat right now, but I'm logged in on desktop to your Restream account.
Yes, so am I.
And I hit the chat tab in the middle.
Chat tab in the middle of what?
So I see destinations, chat, and more.
Right, I see. Oh, chat in the middle there. I see. Okay. Oh, read and reply from both platforms here. Okay. And there's a good second or two delay on the damn thing.
I see it too.
Yeah, okay, but it's muted. And
I'll unmute it. So now it's unmuted, but I'm hearing it, which
muted.
is.
No, I want it muted on purpose because otherwise it's like I'm hearing myself a second later and
Exactly.
stupidly distracting.
Would it be helpful?
See if I can make myself a little brighter here. I can do that on the on this.
Would it be helpful if I also saw the chat?
Actually, I really only need Ricky to see it, and she can handle all the chat and she can tell us when we have a question.
Okay.
Right?
Sure thing.
I mean, that's why I had you drive this, because you're the producer.
Well, thank you. Kirsten, if you do end up ever needing to log into Restream, it is on the 1Password now. So
yeah, it's on the Ricky 1Password, but you should never need it. I shouldn't ever fucking need it.
Is when we do the live streams with the chats, does it get saved? Like the chats, do they get saved somewhere in case we would ever need to go back and like look at anything or reach out to somebody?
I believe we could download the entire video and then like put it up if needed.
Okay.
We have a person. Oh, did you announce this on LinkedIn?
No, I did not. This is a test.
So
people can just see that you are live. It's like I just went to your LinkedIn from my personal one. Oh, there's 14 people on here right now. Hello, 14 people who are watching our test live. Tune back in tomorrow and we'll do one for realsies.
So Ricky is I should change my name because these people won't know who I am.
Or maybe they will. I'm like on edge.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know what you were going to change it to. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, what will he think of next?
For my LinkedIn audience, I'm usually Bill Weinman. My LinkedIn audience, for those of you who don't know, I have an alter ego named Bearheart, and if you watch my what do you call it? I just woke up from my nap, so words don't come to me. If you watch our International Geek of Mystery show, you'll see that on those things on Bearheart. And Bearheart has been a name that I use for oh, there's Kariki.
This will work for now until I get my kitty avatar back.
That's Doro.
Yeah, so this is a test. We're testing all the equipment. We're testing all of the technology. Ricky down here in the fedora and the what would you call that?
A mask?
Yeah. There's I had another word I was looking for. The Lone Ranger mask.
There it is. That's good.
Starting to pick up now. Uh-oh, you got her real face there.
No, I have kitten ears. That's okay. See, there, here, there.
I have kitten ears.
Have to put them in front of me so the background doesn't cut them off. But
Rickety.
Background
like
with all the
horns.
cats.
So yeah, so we're running this test, and I guess we're going to go live tomorrow? I don't know. We're going to do a real live show tomorrow.
yes, we sure are.
So we're going to do a real live show tomorrow. What time? Like, did we decide?
I said we could do 4 p.m. Why don't you run a poll on LinkedIn again? We'll do another poll.
Hey everybody, everybody who's on the chat now, please tell us what time of day you would prefer if we were to do a real live. This is just a test live, and you're just seeing us working shit out. So let us know in the chat. How many people do we have, Ricky?
There's 11 people watching on LinkedIn, and I believe that we have more on other platforms because we're also live on Twitter, YouTube, and I made us a Twitch account. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
wow.
Well, that's all pretty exciting.
Is that your excited face?
Yeah, that's my excited face. Yeah. So just for those people who are watching our test, I'll introduce the cast. If you haven't been on our International Geek of Mystery show, we have here Kirsten. Kirsten is our intrepid office manager and general person who does all of the administrative stuff for the business.
The glasses.
There you go. And she
Nice.
makes perfect faces. And then in the kitty ears, you have Rick Kitty.
Also,
This is
black
Ricky.
there.
She produces the podcast. She does all the production on the live stream as well. And she also she's also my personal assistant. And so and then me, I'm Bill Weinman. I'm also Bearheart. Bill Weinman is the name that I've always used professionally, and my books and my courses are all under the name of Bill Weinman, and that was my birth name. And to my friends and people in my circle, I've been Bearheart for about 25 years, and there's a whole story about that. And if you look at the very first episode of the International Geek of Mystery show, I explain it. And so if you're interested, there's that.
Your dual personalities.
Somebody wrote the number 12 in the chat.
I was just about to bring that up.
12 what?
12 PST, 12 EST.
Oh,
Or
is
what's
this
that weird
not enough digits for a time?
there's that weird time zone you always want to use.
I would say without knowing the time zone, I'm just going to consider it Zulu time.
There it is. That's the one. I knew.
Kirsten knew what that was.
I don't know what it is. I just knew you were going to say it.
So Zulu time is universal coordinated time. It's what we used to call Greenwich Mean Time, and it's more or less the same thing.
Mm-hmm. I've
So
heard the Greenwich Mean Time. I never heard it called Zulu.
Zulu is what they call it in the military, and scientists pick up on that stuff because we love shorthand.
Yes.
So Zulu time is
And TLAs, apparently.
and TLAs as well, right? UTC is the TLA for Zulu time. UTC is actually French, but it stands for Universal Coordinated Time.
That's not in the right order then that would be UCT, not UTC.
Right, but in French, it's in the right order. It's Universal Time Coordinatado. I don't know.
We're learning sign language, not French right now. One language at a time.
Oui.
I've switched to brushing up on my Spanish because Rose and I are going to be traveling to Mexico in a few weeks. And, you know, I grew up in Southern California. And so, you know, you can't order a hamburger at McDonald's without speaking a little Spanish in LA.
Well, if you want to really test yourself, I'll just speak Spanish to you when I go in. Just
Stop.
Spanish, that's it.
I know that you have Spanish family. How good is your Spanish?
My Spanish? I understand everything completely. I struggle with pronunciation sometimes, but for the most part, I can get my point across.
Yeah,
Well,
that's kind of how my Spanish was, because my first wife was Guatemalan, and you know, we spoke Spanish around the house sometimes, and our child grew up speaking both languages, and now they don't. Now they only speak English. Yeah, so I mean, having not used it in decades, but I went and got Duolingo on my phone, and I tested out. I tested out of the first chapter, because you know, I can say "Cómo está usted," and you know,
It's the conjugations that always got me.
"Está el baño."
and talk about a brand with like really bitchin' brand image is Duolingo, because their TikTok presence, they are the best brand on TikTok. They're the most popular. People worship the Duolingo owl.
Well, and they've totally.
Mascot.
It's like you get points, and there's a leaderboard, and there's all this stuff. And I read an article about somebody who like fell down this well of Duolingo.
Timmy?
And didn't actually end up learning the language, but got zillions of points. And it's like, you know, I'm not interested in the points. I do all the practices, and you know, you speak and it turns on the voice recognition.
Is Timmy the one who fell in the well?
Yeah, Timmy is always falling in wells.
I've got a dog that can go get him.
There you go. Is her name Lassie?
No, but just as high spirited.
Just as high spirited.
Yes.
Okay. So this is brilliant. How many people do we have on here now?
Whale. Let's
So you get a count just from LinkedIn, or do you get a count from the other platforms as well?
I get a count for the other platforms. So on LinkedIn right now, we dropped back to 7. Hello, 7 LinkedIn people watching us. And
Love you, LinkedIn.
nice. And on
Loves the streaming on Duolingo. How about that?
man, that would be cool. And on the rest, still nothing yet, because we're on your Bill Weinman Twitter and your Bill Weinman Facebook page, not your Facebook account.
Right, but what about YouTube? Are we on YouTube?
We are on YouTube, title test stream, but there's no viewers yet.
There's no viewers on YouTube.
We didn't post about it on YouTube, but yeah.
So why is Restream asking me to upgrade the plan? I thought I was already paying them $1 zillion.
Oh, you are. You don't have to actually upgrade. Basically any paid service is always going to have an upgrade section or an upgrade option for you, but it's not necessary. We have only even 5 of 8. We could add another 3, but there weren't any 3 other ones that I found relevant enough to add.
So no matter how much you're paying, you can always pay more.
Think
That's
about
business, baby.
they're like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Money, 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 money.
So y'all are still with us. You're actually seeing, because my desk, I work from my house, and my desk behind me is the actual guitars. When you watch my courses, you'll see I'm like sitting in front of a green screen, and I've got the guitars behind me, and they're all nicely colored and focused and everything. But
There you go. Nice.
Kirsten just put the guitars up.
No, this is actually my background.
Yeah. That's the
We're
background.
using the green screen.
Yeah, that's the background that I use with the green screen on my courses. But this is the actual guitars here behind me. I could go and pick one up and play. And you'll see they're slightly different guitars because they move around because I'm always picking them up and playing them. And I've always got one right next to me here, you know. Does this have sound on?
Not really.
You can't hear that?
Oh, kind of. Barely.
Anyway, so I've always got a guitar here. Oh, I'm looking at it because the restream is 2 seconds delayed. And I'm looking over there and I'm still playing the guitar. It's going to really distract me. I can just every once in a while ask Kirsten, you know, how many people we have and if there's anything in the chat that we need to hear.
Kirsten or Ricky?
I mean, I'm sorry, Ricky. You know, you guys are interchangeable anyway.
It doesn't help that we share a brain cell.
Yep. Booping it.
So
So I renamed the test stream from test stream to kind of not a test stream anymore because this is kind of not a test stream.
Do not name it that.
here I was gonna draw it to a close. I really need to get back to recording. I'm in the middle. So for the people who are still here, I'm in the middle of recording a new course, and I'm going to explain something. I mean, I might as well give you some real value for your time. LinkedIn Learning has decided that I'm too expensive for them. And so they've actually delisted my most popular courses. And that would be my Python Essential Training and my SQL Essential Training. The courses are still up. And if you ask me, I can send you a direct link, and I'll probably go and post a direct link, at least to the SQL course, because they have not replaced the SQL course. They do have another Python Essential Training, but from what I could tell, it's very different, and it's not as detailed. So I'm actually recording these courses over again, and I'll be posting them on some combination of, you know, parts of them will be on YouTube, and the rest of it will be in my Patreon. But my friend, it's not. What's going on here? I just heard something.
That was me.
Okay, but my Patreon is just $5 a month. It's not like LinkedIn Learning where you have to pay them like $350 a year. So it's just $5 a month for, you know, all of my courses. And so right now, so already up there, I have my whole suite of C++ courses, C++ Basics, C++, actually, we're in the process of putting the rest of them up. Classes and templates, the STL, and advanced topics. And so that's four titles, like a total of about 12 or so hours of training. And I'm working on SQL right now. That's I'm in the middle of recording here in my home. And after that, I'm gonna later this year, I'll also have some Python courses. I'm going to start with the basics on both of those, and then over the course of the year, I'll add more detailed deep dive courses to those. And all that's going to be on my Patreon for just $5 a month.
Right. So when you see in the future the SQL course updated for 2023, and you see Mr. Bill Weinman teaching in his NASA shirt, you'll know you were there ahead of the curve. You'll know you had that inside info.
You are the hipsters.
Yep. You were there before it was cool.
For my
Bill's always cool.
For my SQL course, I have a Frank Zappa t-shirt on, which I think is far cooler, but the NASA shirt's pretty good.
Yeah, the NASA does not go out of style.
NASA does not go out of style. Yeah. So there's that, and that's what I'm up to. And as we wrap this up, I'm gonna go back over there. I'm pointing over there is where my recording booth is, which is you know, it's got all of my lights and my camera and my teleprompter and my screens and everything. It's all very, very technical. All right. Thank you all for putting this together, especially Ricky put all this together in just a couple of hours. And, you know, she certainly deserves some applaud for that. Yeah, it's a round of applause. That's a round of applause.
Well, thank you.
This is a round of applause.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can do that
that's
too.
the 360 right there. That's the 3D.
I got
Okay, wait, do you know anything about, otherwise, if you don't know about this, I'm going to send you links and we're going to talk about it tomorrow on our stream because this is freaking crazy. But do you know about the 2D girl with the gems?
Yes.
Oh my dude, that
I do not know
that blew
about
my
that.
mind.
Go ahead, tell me about it.
Okay, I will send you links to these videos, but basically if you have a 2D girl, right? Just a doodle drawing of a 2D girl
I see.
who has a box, but to her it's a safe. She cannot get into the box except for opening the top. When the top is closed, she can't get into it. But if we view it on a whiteboard and it's 2D, we can get into it, right? We could reach through the 2D space and take the gems out of the locked box because we're 3D.
Advantage.
But then she doesn't know where the gems went. It's a whole thing. I'll send you videos. We'll go into details
I
on
have
it.
a 3D box with 6 sides, you know, a box, and I put some gems in there. Then somebody from the 4th dimension
That's
would,
the implication. Yes, you pick up quickly. That's the implication. Yes.
you just can't run stuff past me like that. You just it doesn't get past
Quick.
me.
No, I mean, that's the implication of it. It's kind of mind-blowing.
Certainly is, yeah. Okay, well, that sounds like it's worth discussing. And sorry if I ruined the joke or something by figuring
There's
it.
no joke. There's no joke. I wish it was a joke. No, it's just something that is putting
The internet
a
and
concept into
uproar.
perspective in a way that is like super easy to understand, but also kind of like mind-boggling at the same time.
Mind boggling.
I
Yep.
see. I wonder if I were to pick up so I have this this little guitar amp down here. And if I put this on my desk, like facing the microphone, and we'll face the microphone over here. And then if I pick up my guitar, can you hear it?
A little bit better, but still not. That's better.
But you still wouldn't be happy with it.
Yeah, probably not.
If I know you the way that I think that I do.
Yeah. It's all right.
Whatever.
Okay. It's been great.
Ah, see, I'm not even a cat anymore, but my arms are still cut off.
That's because you don't have real guitars like I do. Thank you guys for putting this together, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.